So now question arises, वो सच बोलते हैं या झूठ बोलते हैं? तो उसके बारे में मैं इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहा था. तो so many things we came to know about the college to college, institute to institute, everything differs. VIT, NAC A++, NBA, NRF ranking around 120 plus, something like that. So one incident I would like to tell you. Something happened and he asked me whether these things you are taking this part in this and all. So I told him, here everyone at same this thing, we have to take care of whole events and all. So in short, I want to tell you, what things are to be accepted and what are to be ignored in life. So many positive inputs sir has given, and sir, definitely we are thankful to you for giving such a positive inputs. They are autonomous college, and their syllabus and all, everything is designed by them only. So it is beneficial to students, and we were discussing how it is beneficial to students. So he has given few examples to our general secretary sir also. One of their student, she has got 1 CR grant for startup. Where is GAN? 1 करोडची ग्रँट त्यांच्या मुलाला मिळाली, स्टुडंटला मिळाली. मुलीचं नाव पण सरांनी काहीतरी सांगितलं, आय डोंट रिमेंबर. Anushka Bhave, yeah. And intensive stipend around 1 lakh per month, intensive stipend. So such a things can be achieved by us also. So that is motivating one. So we have to be motivated. So I will come to the point. Thank you so much sir for such a positive inputs. First of all, let me tell you once again, 167 papers were there, 85 were selected. So number of papers presented, I exactly have not taken the figure. How much? Okay, around 65 papers are presented. So, and from them, 4 papers are awarded as a best papers. Correct. So, thing is that why ICIRTE? So, it has given platform to our own students, our own faculties, as well as to other faculty students of other colleges also. So, we have received response from not all over India, but also from outside India also. So, being a principal and a campus director, I must appreciate the efforts taken by Dr. Mahavir Devmane and whole team. I cannot take name of each and everyone, but whole team, they have taken efforts since last so many days. Along with that, our Vice Principal Madam Prachi, Shailesh sir, and all HODs, really they have worked hard. I will not forget our students here from our college, GAN, then Animesh, and whole team. So in short, teaching, non-teaching, and whole supporting team, it is all, we are sitting over here because of all of you, your efforts, your hard works, and all. So at the end, I would like to again thank our visionary management for being such a supportive to us. Recently, as I told yesterday, we had an incubator center. We have started some startups also, and all, it's all because of visionary management. I must not forget to thank our reviewers, then session chairs, and those who were involved directly or indirectly in this event. So for students, wish you all the best. May God bless you and have a bright future ahead. For faculties, my message is, in same way, you have to work hard, smartly. I keep on telling you, everyone works, अगर रेस चल रही है मान लो कोई, तो रेस में तो हर कोई दौड़ता है, जीतता कौन है? जीतता कौन है? अ पर्सन। और वट एवर, सपोज कार रेस है या फिर जो भी रेस है, तो उसमें जो स्मार्टली डिसीजन लेता है, ही इज द विनर। प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. So once again, I thank each and everyone for being such a hard worker, for such a smart work, and making this conference as a grand success. So at the end, a big round of applause to each and everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now let me introduce our today's chief guest, Dr. Sandeep Shinde. Dr. Sandeep Shinde is currently working as a professor and head of the computer department at Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. Sir has 20 years of experience in delivering machine intelligence, IoT networks, and network security solutions by training the people and developing the skill sets to be industry ready. Sir has received the research grant of rupees 33 lakhs from Government of India. Sir has been the analyst of automated statistical solutions for clients in educational industries. He has been involved in analysis of ERP systems developed for autonomous educational institutes. He is also involved for NBA software development as analyst for academic institutes. Also, he participated in RFPs, that is request for proposal, with senior management when bidding for projects offered by software companies. Sir has been the analyst for development of network management system. Sir is also the reviewer for IEEE transactions on vehicular technology, multimedia tools and applications, and journals of King Saudi University, etc. So once again, I welcome you, sir, on behalf of our Vasantdada Patil College of Engineering, and I request you to please address the gathering.
Namaskar. Good afternoon, all. First of all, I'll thank Sheikh sir for inviting me to this institute for such a nice event. So, the Honorable Dais, Principal and the Campus Director of the Institute, Dr. Alam Sheikh sir, then the Shailesh Mokashi sir, a Registrar, Prachi Godbole Madam, Dr. Devmane sir, Dr. Kokle sir, Dr. Shetty sir, Mohite madam, and all dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, my dear colleagues and student friends. It is a great pleasure to address the conference gathering, because conference is a place where we means the researcher, will gather together to discuss what can be done and what cannot be done. Because in case of research, whenever we start doing something, there is no end and there is no direction as such. But there are some people who come up with some ideas and their experiences and experiments with some results. Maybe these results may disprove in future, but as on date today, they, in a present situation of time, these results are true, and the researchers has proved that there is some experimental backup to prove that. So the theory or the analysis which has been presented in these conferences, because if you see the conference papers, they are very small size papers. So the detailed discussion was or is not there in the paper. Then what exactly, how to understand that paper? Mostly now read the references in that paper. And mostly what we do in case of the paper publication, I have just undergone 2-3 presentations in one of the session. The theme, the work is really good, but the way we present the paper and what society expects, that we have to understand as a student. Maybe your professors can write better paper than you because they have the wide experience of years and they have gone through that process several times. So every time I request you all, try to avoid writing I, we, you in the papers which you submit to any conference or journal. Sometimes we say that we have proved this. No, not, you should not like that. Our system will give the results like this is a very correct sentence in that case. Means, or the system presented in this paper will give the, because we have to avoid that I, we, ours, yours, because we are a third party and the system. If you read a paper, any book, in that book, have you ever read I, we, you? These words are not there in any of the book. For syllabus curriculum, you may have so many books. Correct? So, have you ever observed that? So, try to avoid that. The other thing which is there is, follow the template which is given by the conference organizers. Because template is very important to display your paper very neatly and cleanly to the society. Sometimes we have left alignment, right alignment, no justification, something like that. It is our own way of writing something. But we are not writing something. In one of the paper, I observed that, someone has written it, in the figure given below. And there are 3-4 figures below that. So in which figure you mean to say like this? So you write in figure 1, in figure 2, what you want to mention. So you cite that figure, refer that figure in that discussion by the number of that. Correct. Sometimes in one of the paper, I have seen there are no figure captions. So maybe you have developed a system, you can understand what does it mean. But as a third party, when I am reading that paper first time, I don't know the meaning of that particular diagrams, your results, what it shows. So that we take, if you people take care of that, I personally feel these papers which are written by your students, they are very good and they are equally good to publish in a reputed Scopus Index journal. But only thing is, you need to take care of all these basic things in paper writing, and that are most important than the contents, I feel. Because if it cannot be understood by the reviewer or the editor and then the researchers, then it is of no use of that journal. So we should write something which people can understand. That is again a very important thing in that case. So there are so many things for researchers to do every day. As sir has mentioned, uh, government of India, even the government of Maharashtra is, I think, in some time back, uh, Mr. Nawab Malik is the minister, and he has given some message about startups. So each and every government in country, they are supporting the startups. So you people can have some good idea which will solve some society issues. Again, I'll repeat, a problem must solve a society issue, then only you will get a funding. And that startup will longer lasting startups. That is the one important thing which I personally feel is very important. The other important aspect in education is what? Whatever you are doing, is it for getting the certificate, degree certificate and clearing the papers, or you want to be employable? In the ISO procedure, it is called as sellability. You are a product of some organization, correct? And this organization is a company, or in terms of ISO terminology, and they are producing you as a graduate. So the graduate outcomes in terms of accreditation policies, when we say the graduate outcome should be, first thing is employability, next thing is research, third thing is entrepreneurship, and then it is a society or ethics in society or societal ethics. So if we want to follow that in our life, we should not study a subject like a data structure to get 40 marks or 50 marks to pass it. We should study that subject, and I must be able to apply the concept of data structure in real life problems. Then I can get employability. If you want a good package, I personally feel data structure, operating system, you do it as your habit, as your, how you play a game in mobile. Why you play a game in mobile which is developed by someone? Please try to create your own games, design your own games so that the society can play and you can earn that. Later on, you can also play the games. So that will be very, very nice thing. So my friends, I feel you are tired, and the AC is very good. So I personally feel basically, when we, because we are all our teachers, and when teacher get a dais, we continuously start delivering something, and if it is not a lecture where needs to prepare something, then there is no limit. So I hope you can continue this culture which Sheikh sir, Devmane sir, and all other faculty members has inculcated in you for research and entrepreneurship. So I wish you all the best. Thank you. Again, I thank all the organizers for inviting me for such a nice event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of guidance to us. Now I request all the dignitaries on dais to present the participation certificates to our esteemed participants. I will announce one name and their group name. So participants are requested to please come ahead and accept the certificates. First is Gnan Urankar and group. The paper is Smart Shopping Trolley System. I request our chief guest, Dr. Sandeep Shinde, to present the certificates. Next is, okay. Next is Sarvesh Tandel and group. Sarvesh is busy in capturing the video. You can come, Sarvesh. We had some papers from visual arts also. So the one it's from Dr. Mukta Devi Mohite. The paper title is Insight and Approach of Consumers Towards the Visual Elements in Social Campaign Advertisement. I request our principal and campus director to please present the certificates. There is one more paper from
I really apologize. I have not taken madam's name. So I again welcome ma'am for this event. इतनी रश यहाँ पे कर दे आप लोगों ने जो देख ही नहीं रहा।
one more paper from visual arts, Supriya Dudhal. The paper is Exploring the Art of Illustration and its Advantage in Visual Communication. I request sir to give the certificate to madam. Thank you, sir. Now I request our Vice Principal, Professor Prachi Godbole, to deliver the next certificates. The next group is Sumit Shinde and group. The paper title Custom Object Detection based on Regional CNN and YOLO V3 with DJI Programmable Drone.
YouTube वरती PVPPTP चा चॅनल
Next group, Vinod Sakpal sir and group. A brief review on publishing on phishing attacks and detection approaches.
PVPTP
Next is Vedika Award and group. Heart disease prediction using machine learning. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our registrar, Mr. Shailesh Mukashi, to present the next certificates. The next paper is of Dr. Pramod Bhavarthe and group. A compact hammer spanner type electromagnetic band gap structure for dual band applications. Next, Rupali Mishra and group, implementation of machine learning techniques for face mask detection. Next, Vinod Alone sir and group, software engineering and intelligent human computer interaction. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dean Visual Art, Dr. Mukta Devi Mohite, to present the next certificates. Siddhesh Kumbhar and group, college ERP system. The paper is on college ERP system. Next, Ahmed Mohammed, Air Mouse. The topic is Air Mouse. and group, yes. Thank you, madam. Now I request HOD of Humanities and Basic Sciences, Dr. A.Y. Shetty, to present the next certificates. Ayush Kumar Maurya and Group, Android Chat Application. Next, Vishal Jaiswal and Group. The paper is on diagnosis of pneumonia using deep learning. Are they present? Okay. Next is Dr. Mahavir Devmane and Group, IoT-based fire manipulating system and fire analysis using decision tree and fuzzy inference system.
सर एक थांबा सर.
For Vishal Jaiswal and Group, Vijaya Madam will take the certificate. She is also one of the authors for this paper. Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Rahul Khokle, HOD of IT department, to give the next certificates. Saurabh Joshi, football pitch analysis. Are they available? Or Bhushan Panchal. Next, Asha Rani Shinde and Group, exploring cloud computing benefits, threats, and mitigation strategies. Thank you, sir. Now I request HOD of Electronics and Telecom Department, Dr. Pramod Bhavate, to give the next certificates. Riddhi Shetty, AI-based healthcare chatbot. Next is Yash Tambe and Group, disease prediction using machine learning and diagnosis for online consultation. Next is Suyash Zadav and Group, Plants and Flowers e-commerce website to uh, the importance of planting. Sorry, I'm not able to read one word. Thank you, sir. Now I request HOD of Computer Department, Dr. Mahavir Devmane, to present the next certificates. Jignasa Sosa and Group, COVID-19, the awareness of coronavirus symptoms and preoccupying the preventive measures. Next is Priyanka Rane and Group, Image Enhancement for Surveillance Videos using Quick Browsing System. नीता इंगळे मैडम. हाँ, तुलसीदास माने सर. अच्छा. Next is Devansh Upadhyay, Image Segmentation and Object Recognition using Deep Learning. Yes. Thank you, sir. Now, these were the participation certificates. Apart from this, we have the best paper awards also from each session. So the first best paper award is goes to the paper by Mr. Vinod Sakpal, Dr. Ninath More and Miss Rupali Angne. So I call Vinod sir and his team to please accept the certificate. I request our chief guest, Dr. Sandeep Shinde, to present the best paper award. Next, Best Paper Award goes to Siddesh Kumbhar, Prajakta Kamble, Shubham Moraskar, and Dr. Mahavir Devmane. Next, I request Dr. Alam Sheikh, our Principal and Campus Director, to give the next Best Paper Award. Mr. Narendra Bhagat. His session was yesterday's session, so his paper was awarded as Best Paper in the yesterday's session. And the last one, Dr. Mukta Devi Mohite and Dr. Supriya Dudhal, Best Paper Award. I request our registrar to please present the paper, present the certificate. Thank you, sir. And once again, congratulations to all the participants and the Best Paper Award winners. Now I request Dr. Mahavir Devmane, convener ICIRTE 2022, to give a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. It's my pleasure to welcome you all for the valedictory ceremony of this international conference, ICIRTE 2022. Respected dignitaries on the dais, all the HODs, deans, staff members, the researchers, authors, and the students gathered here for this valedictory ceremony. I am thankful to our management for providing the resources and support as well as the funding for this 7th international conference. I am thankful to our principal, Dr. Alamian Sheikh sir, for guiding us. I am thankful to Vice Principal Professor Prachi Godbole Madam for continuous support for from beginning of this conference till today. I must thank our today's chief guest, Dr. Sandeep Shinde sir, for accepting the invitation and attending the ceremony. And also he had given us a idea how to do the research and what is the research, such kind of things. After that, I come to thank the team members who had done a fabulous work. In yesterday's inaugural ceremony, I have taken name of all the members out here. And thanks one and all who had dedicatedly given 24/7 support for getting this particular conference a grand success. And that's why we are here present. So I'm thankful to the students who have taken participation in this particular conference to support the students from this particular student council, then the students from TPU, then the students from NSS who had actively taken participation for supporting organizing this particular conference for yesterday as well as for today. I thanks Mr. Mulin Mulkar and Subhash Jadhav for providing excellent logistics for this particular conference. I'm thankful to all the reviewers who had done the review in time and submitted the reviewed reports to us. So I thanks once again to all. Thank you.
Now, I request all to please stand for national anthem. द्राविड उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Thank you all.